my God, he's dead! The master's dead!
My word, what an astounding adventure that was, eh, Frumple?
Indeed, yes. Most daring enterprise. What's more, we get here only to find that the fellow that invited us is dead.
A tragic turn of events. Admiral Gilfrey was a good man. Astonishing that someone would want to murder him. I simply can't credit it.
Good thing you're here, eh? You'll crack this case in no time. You always do.
Well, we shall see, my friend. Our first task will be to get access to Gilfrey's papers. He must have a safe of some sort. Perhaps something in there will suggest a motive for murder. Here we are then, his drawing room. I say, who on earth is that unsavoury character? We must investigate.
Don't forget, I'm always here to help if you need me.
Poor Admiral Gilfrey. Don't worry, old friend. I will find the fiend who did this to you. Nothing to be done for the poor fellow until we drain the water, I fear.
We shall have to get him out of there if I'm to do an autopsy. Can't very well determine the cause of death just by gawping at him through the glass, you know.
I say, look at this old boy. It's Gilfrey and I during our school days. Ah, those are happy times.
Not for me, I couldn't abide school. Other boys used to make fun of my name. Dumple, they'd call me. The rotters.
A curious box. Oddly, it seems fixed in place. It appears, however, that parts of the map itself might actually move slightly. Doesn't appear to do any. A relic of the Great Frog Wars. Gilfrey was most fond of ancient history. A specimen of amber, presumably found by Gilfrey. The plaque seems to have some kind of hardened slime or mucus on it, so I can't read what it says.
Probably that's the look of a gardener we saw earlier. Always getting that filthy mucus all over the place.
Come now, Frumple, this bigotry isn't like you at all.
Well, I just don't like invertebrates at all. Make my skin crawl.
Won this in Mexico in 1911, apparently. He was a strong, fit man, even in his advancing years. He would have fought to his final breath.
Won a few sporting trophies myself in my youth, you know. Came second in the all-boys egg and spoon race back at the old academy. They let me keep the spoon. I'd give back the egg, mind. Matron already laid it that morning.
The Admiral's orangery. There must be clues in there.
Hold it right there, you lanky landlubber. The Admiral was mighty proud of his plants, and I'll not be having a great lumbering oaf like you trampling all over him. That place be off limits.
A portrait of the great man in better times.
Distinguished looking chap, eh, Winklebottom?
Ah, look at him here, the pride of the Admiralty. They say he had the sea running through his veins.
Whatever else might be running through his veins now that worries me.
Odd, the painting seems stuck in place. I can't shift it an inch. A fine mahogany cupboard in the latest style, only the best for the Admiral. This is Gilfrey on his wedding day. He was utterly devoted to Ethelberta. It was so sad when she passed away.
Terrible business, just terrible.
Looks to be a letter to his wife, written during one of his many expeditions.
Lucky for her, the only letters I ever seem to get are bills.
I say, old chap, it says here that he's left a note somewhere with a combination to the safe on it. It's one of those newfangled gramophone players. It's no use on its own, it needs a record. 1902 Australia, my god, Frumple, what a ghastly creature. Terrifying to think that such loathsome demons must once have crawled upon the earth.
Fella probably had 8 legs and great thundering claws that could tear it out in two. Gives me the willies just thinking about it.
Sounds of the Sea featuring Periwinkle Flange and the Crustaceans. The Admiral's in no position to object to me borrowing this. A collection of numbers, how strange. A note to himself, perhaps, but what manner of code is this?
Birthdays, perhaps. I'm always forgetting blessed things.
A salty old sea dog. Greetings, my good man.
Well, spit it out. What be you wanting, landlubber?
I say, would you mind awfully allowing me access to the orangery?
Nar, there be nothing on this land that be making me move from this here chair.
Tell me, old chap, what do you know about the victim?
'Tis a terrible tale and no mistake. Gilfrey was me captain for many a long voyage, but it's no business of yours.
But if I may just ask you a few questions...
No, I be saying nothing else to the likes of you.
Well, shall we discuss you for a moment? Tell me, my man, what is your name?
The name be Walters, Salty Walters, and don't you be forgetting it neither.
Whatever happened to your leg and eye, old fella?
I be out in the ocean waves, and suddenly from the depths an almighty creature, whales they be calling 'em, emerges. I won't like to be saying what it did to me, but me leg be scuppered and me eye be mangled. But I don't like to be talking about it.
Don't blame the fellow, you're probably asking for it.
What's that you be saying?
Oh, nothing, old chap, just clearing my throat. Tell me again about the creature that attacked you.
No, 'tis best forgotten. Why, since that day, even the voice of one of those foul fiends is enough to chill me to my very core.
Thank you, that's all for now. Well then, good day to you, sir.
Yar.
I've put the record on the gramophone. It's simply ghastly cacophony. Thank goodness my head is so far away from the infernal device.
Gah, no, they're back! It'll be happening again! I be getting out of here while I still can.
What a most curious fellow. What's this? A handkerchief?
Silly fool must have dropped it when he ran off.
I should hold on to this for safekeeping. The Admiral's orangery. My word, that does look frightfully tasty. Oh my, how awfully embarrassing. I do hope that wasn't an important clue. The marker from that terribly appetizing looking plant in the orangery. It might be best to take this with me. I once knew a chap who was killed after getting trapped in one of these. Sir Fumbles II. Very nasty way to go. The marker from a dangerous looking plant Gilfrey discovered in America at the end of the last century. Another potential clue? This plant is full of a pungent chemical. Smells like rotting flesh.
That's a nasty niff, all right. Tell you what, though, it's done wonders for me sinuses. Haven't breathed this well in weeks.
Apparently this plant was discovered in Thailand. He certainly saw a lot of the world. We must gather all the evidence. I'm going to collect some of this potent chemical on the sailor's handkerchief. My word, it really does seem like strong stuff. A cactus covered in dozens of needles.
I'm keeping well away. Got a dreadful phobia of needles, don't you know?
Doesn't that rather interfere with your work as a doctor?
Not at all, just close my eyes when I use them, that's all. It's a very common fear, you know. Most of my patients scream when they see me with one.
Just going to pluck out one of these needles in case it comes in useful. There now, that did a splendid job of dissolving the slime. Cut through it in no time. A magnificent specimen found in 1908. Must be from one of his early expeditions in Africa. This should do the trick. Yes, it's come unstuck. Now we shall get to the bottom of this baffling box. Eureka! I knew Gilfrey was hiding his papers somewhere. Now to see what's really going on here.